My name is Michael DeLand, and I am the Director of College Relations here at Clear Creek Baptist Bible College. And once again, we have Dr. Helton with us, and today our class spotlight is on the subject of Greek. And Dr. Helton, if you would, just expound a little bit about what Greek 1 would be.
All right. The Basics of Biblical Greek is the textbook that we use. It's by Dr. Bill Mounts, and therefore it's just as advertised. It's the very basics. You're learning basic Greek words and the different forms that the Greek words take. And you're going to learn some things that will help you to be more effective in doing word studies, which is part of your hermeneutics studies. You learn about doing word studies, but if you know something about the Greek language, it will make your word studies much better, because you can really find some good illustrations by knowing how the original words were used. But we're just going to be dealing with the basics. The first semester, which is Greek 1, we only deal with the noun system. Anything you need to know about verbs, your assignments will provide the meaning of verbs and how they're working in the sentence. But you will learn the noun system and adjectives and prepositions and other parts of speech, and you will build a vocabulary. Eventually, if you take both courses and finish, you will learn 300 and some Greek words, which is really not that many. If you had to learn English language, you would be learning thousands of words. But if you can learn those 300 and some words, you will actually be familiar with 90% or more of all of the occurrences of words in the New Testament. But the higher levels of studying the different grammatical constructions and things will come in later semesters. But in Greek 1, you'll just get introduced to the language. You'll learn the forms of the noun system and some of the implications of what the different forms mean. And you will also learn, once again, Dr. Helton never lets you go without context. Even as you try to interpret the Greek and translate it into English, in the end, context always determines the meaning. So don't ever forget that.
So Greek 1 is a great starter, you could say. And we have students who come to Clear Creek as students, and they want more than just Greek 1. And so how many levels of Greek can they take here at Clear Creek?
Well, the most I've taught is 5. I had one student who got so caught up in it that he just, even I think after he maybe had graduated, he came back just to do 1 or 2. But what happens after the second one, the textbook for Greek 1, we only do the noun system in 1, and then in 2 we do the verb system. You learn a lot more forms there. And then after that, we move to intermediate type of grammar that's by Dr. Wallace, and you start learning more issues of grammar. And then after that, you start translating books of the New Testament. It's usually something short, like maybe 1 John, or I've done Ephesians and 1st and 2nd Thessalonians, but I mean, you can translate as many books as you want to if you want to take it. But 5 is the highest level I've gone. Most of the time, 2 is sort of the max. But if you want to take it seriously, we'll go with you as far as we can.
So for those who are really interested in going for an MDiv and a PhD later on, if you take those Greek courses here, you will be well prepared by the time you get into those levels.
Yes, absolutely. And Clear Creek has built a pretty good reputation over the years. And I took a couple of courses of Greek when I was a student back in the 1980s. And I went to Southwestern Seminary in Fort Worth, Texas, and most students that enroll have to do 2 semesters of Greek, 2 3-hour classes for no credit before you can even take one of their Greek classes. But my history at Clear Creek allowed me to just jump right on in, and I didn't have to take the 6 no credit hours. So it gave me an opportunity to take more Greek courses while I was there.
Amen. Of course, these Greek courses are available for students when they come to Clear Creek. You can take them online as well. Is that right?
That's right. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Anything
So-
we do on campus, we do online.
So that is a blessing, and we invite you to take these courses and benefit from the knowledge of Dr. Helton, and you will be blessed by that. And so, Dr. Helton, once again, I want to thank you for giving us a few moments of your time
Well,
to
you
dive
are
into this subject.
welcome, and I'm just glad to be here.
All right, and with that, we'll end the video and say good day.